Hey, what's up everybody, it's Man Frost. I'm just now to make a video on how to set up your own Minecraft server of 1.7.2. And basically people normally don't know how to do this because they really have no idea how to port forward. And it's actually very easy, just depending on what your router is and how fast your computer is. So first I want you to make a folder. Just right click, go into new, and then there should be like a folder right here. I want you to type in all lowercase Minecraft / server. Press enter, and I already have it there, but I'm just going to you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna rename this .1 I can just make it so that you guys can see exactly how to do it from the start. So again, Minecraft / server. Alright, now what you want to do, you want to go into your web browser. I like to use Google Chrome because it's a lot faster. What you want to type in is Minecraft.net. Go to the Minecraft site, and then I want you to go to download here. If you already have the game, you obviously have to buy the game. Now, depending on whether or not you wanna, I prefer to download the Minecraft / server 1.7.2.jar because it's like the preferred way for me to do it because I know how to do it. So I want you to download that. It's usually right here in between run and with. I'm just gonna wait for it to download. While it's waiting, I'm gonna go to the wiki, and then whatever. Alright, keep it because it's not gonna give you any viruses or anything. Wait till that downloads. Now I'm gonna open up the wiki. When it gets there, I'm just gonna leave that open. Now what you want to do is you want to minimize that, and then open up your server. Alright, once you have your server open, I want you to bring that in there. It's in the parentheses with a 1 in it because I already downloaded it, so I'm just gonna get rid of that so that it doesn't have any problems. Alright, minimize your folder, get rid of that. Go to the wiki. Now the wiki is a problem. It's usually a problem for everybody because it really doesn't tell you how to do everything. But since we're doing the .jar version, you're gonna go down here. Going to copy this. I'm gonna paste this in the link, but it's right here, right on the start Minecraft server, in parentheses .jar version. You want to copy the Java or whatever you want. This thing right here. Just copy that. Minimize your thing, and then go into your folder. Go to new, and you should have text document right here. Now I want you to rename that to start server. Alright, open it, right click and paste. Now next is very important. I want you to save as the same folder. Keep it calling start server, and then type in .bat, not .text, .bat, because that makes a batch folder or a batch file, my bad, and that's what allows you to run it. So I want you to save that, X out of this. This should pop up. You really don't need this anymore, but if you want to keep it, that's fine. Now what you should be able to do, now this is the most important part. Wait, my bad. Go to your start menu. You should have a command prompt. I like to type in cmd.exe. It's the same thing. You can open that, and then press enter. Also, what you could do is type in command prompt. It's the same exact thing. It doesn't matter. Oops, my bad. Alright. Next, you want to type this right next to your user and then your name, or whatever you want to call your computer. Type in ipconfig, and then press enter. ipconfig. I want to put it in the description too. Now, all this comes up. Don't start typing random stuff, or you're gonna ruin your computer. And then you're gonna go down here to the IPv4 address and your default gateway. These are the two important things. Default gateway, you're gonna copy down your default gateway. Mine is 192.168.1.1. Now you want to copy that, and also you want to copy your IPv4 address. Now the default gateway is right now the most is the important thing of this. So copy your your default gateway. Alright, and then you want to go into this, type in 19, and type in your default gateway into the top search bar. 166.8.1.1. So you can type that in. You press enter. This should come up. If you have mine, I have a Netgear, and you want to type in admin and then password. That's usually what yours is. But if you have like your own username and password, that's fine. Just go to that. Click login. This should come up. Your Netgear Smart Wizard. Or that's what I have. I have Netgear. You might have something else. That's fine. But you gotta get your own default gateway and type it in here. And now onto the left, there is a port forwarding and port triggering under advanced. You want to go to the port forwarding, port triggering. Now I already have mine set up, but I'm just going to go into it and edit it. Or you know what? No, my bad. I'm going to add a custom service. Now you can call the service name whatever you want. I'm going to call it Minecraft Server 1, and then a bunch of numbers because I already have it. I just want to know to delete this when I'm done. Service type is TCP/UDP. And then the starting point and the ending point is both 25565. 25565. 5565. This is Minecraft's like server thing. Now your server IP address. That again is going to be your IPv4 address. One above the default gateway, two above the default gateway. It's right over here. So mine is 192.168.1.3. So you want to go to that. It should usually have it right there already. I'm just going to put in that. You click apply. And then there you go. You have that. And it's 25565, right? I'm just going to delete it because I already have it in. Oops. My bad. I'm going to edit. Just going to call the... Get rid of these numbers because I already know about it. Now again, the service name does not matter. I just want to change mine to the one I want it to be, so I know which one it is. This mobile admin, you don't need that. I don't even know why I have that. I try to get it so I could like remotely start my own server from like in public or around when I'm in school or something for other people to use, but it's really not working out because Adminium is not good. It's not working anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that because you don't need it. Alright, and once you have that, you're good. You're fine with that. So minimize that. Go back into your start server. And double click this. Wait, hold on one second. Alright. So, once you double click that, stuff should start to come up. Now, you should have that. Hold on one second. Oh, my bad. Oh my god, my guys, I'm so sorry. You're supposed to rename the Minecraft bottom shelf server, and you're supposed to get rid of this. Get rid of that. So that when you start it, stuff starts popping up. This will stay. Because if you don't get rid of that, if you don't get rid of the 1.7.2, the stuff will not show up. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. So, once you do that, this stuff is going to start popping up. And then this Minecraft server will pop up. Once that, it's going to load your world, and it's going to get your logs in and everything. It's going to get your banned IPs, banned players, your ops, your server information, your whitelist, everything you need. It's going to spawn a world for you. If you want your own world, delete this, and then put the world you want in here and rename it to world, all lowercase, because that's what it's defaultly set to. Now, if you want to call it something else, you go into your server, and then you go all the way down here. Remember, this is optional. You don't do this. You go down to where it says world, level name world, and then you change that to whatever you want it to be. If you want your world to be called something else and for it to load. Otherwise, it's not going to load if it's something else. So, once this is good, you just minimize that. Now, if you want to opt yourself or someone else, type it. You don't need the backslash. You just type in opt and your name, and then you're opt. and then it automatically adds you to the op list. You can add your friends and everything. Now your whitelist, that is like for if you type in anything, like if you type in your own name, only you and you only alone can get on the server. Only you. Like no one else can get in, no matter what, unless you delete everyone in your whitelist. Now your server information, you can change you change the seed, you can change the message of the day. Like normally when you start a server, a Minecraft server is the default thing. You can set your view distance, you can set your max players, your game mode, like for everyone that wants to first come on. You can set PvP to true or false. You can now my whitelist is false because I want everybody to come in. You set your max build height, and you can set I think the server IP is your IP, and obviously you can allow flight when you're in survival, which is obviously false because if you don't want to allow the nether, obviously you want the nether, your op permission, and everything else, like the whole deal, everything you need. Now the ban players is just like you can obviously just type /ban and then the player's name, and the IPs same thing. If you ban someone, it bans their IP, which means that no one on a computer can get on. No one with that same IP can get on. Doesn't matter if their name is different or not. Now the logs is just like normal stuff you really don't need to know. It's just everything that pops up in this command prompt. So that's all you need to know. And alright, so once that's set up, you're gonna start your Minecraft. Wait for it to load. Alright, while that loads, I want you to go to here, type in IP chicken, or not that, ipchicken.com. Now ipchicken will give you your IP address, which is personal, and it's blocked out because I don't want anyone to get my IP and just come on my server. So I'm gonna block that out once that's loaded. Alright, so once this loads up, click play. Now, the port forwarding, like I said before, not everyone has the same router. Some people do, some people have the same thing as me, but not everyone will have the same router. You just gotta find something that has to do with port forwarding, or port triggering. Well, port forwarding, really. You just gotta find something that has that. Port forwarding, port triggering. That's the most important thing. And once this loads up, you go to multiplayer, and your server, you gotta add your server. Oh my god, my spelling's bad. Your server address is your IP address. So, like I said, you want to go to that. Now mine is 69. Keep it together. You're grown-ups. I know you're not. Don't laugh at that. Okay. 206.162.62. Done. And it's good. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. And the message of the day, like I said, is a Minecraft server. You can change that. That's all you need to do. You can just join the server. Give it a minute to load it, because if you're like the first person on, like for the first time, it's obviously gonna be slow. So while that loads, or wait, sorry, load. Alright. So like I said, it's just gonna take a second for it to load. You can change like your settings to whatever you want, obviously. You know all this. I'm sure you do. So there's your server. That's how you create a server. Now if you're opt like me, you can do /help, and you can get a list of commands as soon as it comes up. Like you can ban the name, and then you can put the reason, like ban what's your face, and then for the reason it's just because. You can ban people. So you ban what's your face, and when they're banned, then they can't get on the server. Obviously, I hope you know that. And they can't get on. And since they can't get on the server, they won't bother you ever again. And when they're banned, the reason is listed like on the screen when they leave. That's basically all you need to know to create a server. I'm going to show you how to make a bucket server next. So this was your man Frost. Subscribe, like, whatever you want. I really don't care. Just have a nice day. All right, bye.